Hi and welcome to this week's bonus episode of Is it ADHD or Life?
Hacks and helps.
Oh, no, it's not actually. No,
What?
it's not.
What do you mean?
There's no hacks, no helps.
I bet.
No.
I bet what you're going to tell us it might help some people.
Because I'm a fountain of wisdom.
You're the tree of wisdom.
Oh, the picture's back. Just a couple of very brief things today.
Okay.
First of all, it's now been about 8 years and 6 months since I filled those forms in.
It's been a long time, hasn't it? Well, it's not been a long time, but it's been a long time for you, I think, in your head.
Uh-huh. What's happening?
I'm sorry, should I know this?
Yeah.
I think your time will come.
It's been 4 weeks.
So don't forget, when you started this process, it was like a 1 week turnaround. But however, when you started it, don't forget, lots of people would have found that at the same time. There's 63 million people that live in the UK. Okay?
Why were you on Google this morning?
That's right. But what like I imagine a lot of people found it exactly the same time as you, and there probably is a backlog now.
But it's been 4 weeks. It's a long time.
And this is part of the.
I've been checking my junk emails daily.
Check your junk
twice a day.
This is part of the process. Part of the ADHD. What's it called?
So I've not heard anything back yet, but hopefully that will come any day soon.
Well, we've got like 3 weeks to record the next one now, so maybe.
I wanted to talk about other podcasts today.
Oh, okay.
Because I was thinking at the weekend about, obviously, I listen to a lot of podcasts because I do a lot of driving. Yeah. And it's all I listen to in the car, and I can drive for hours at the weekend, especially now I'm big in Abersock. 3 hours each way. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. Okay. But I don't watch podcasts. Okay. And we talk to a lot of people that watch this podcast, which I find weird. Yeah. Because I wouldn't sit in the house and watch a podcast.
Yeah, some people have said that they like watching our faces, which is very strange. Mostly our friends and family. Yeah. But yeah, like I wouldn't really watch a podcast.
No. But I do listen to a lot of them, both ADHD content and non-ADHD content. And I thought I could just talk about a couple
So these are like tips for like entertaining?
For good listening.
Okay.
Would you like ADHD or non-ADHD?
I'd like to start with none.
None. So the big one that probably got me into podcasts was Have a Word with Adam Rowe and Dan Nightingale. Yeah. Scouse comedians. Adam Rowe's Scouse. Very, very funny. But they go on for they're maybe 2 hours long.
So I've listened to some of this with you as well, haven't I? And they've got some funny like segments in there, which I think if you want to forget about life for a little bit, that's probably a good one to listen to.
And I liked it because when I got onto it, there was like 200 episodes, and I've got to start from number one. That's
of course.
Anybody that does not start from number one. If anybody's listening to this just now and hasn't started from number, that's weird. Stop that. Stop. Switch it off. Go back to number one, because that is just it's weird. But I love it, and as I say, every episode's like a couple hours long, so it's great for just long journeys and stuff, and just listening. And you'll be guaranteed that, with my sense, it's very adult sense of humour, but it makes me proper laugh at least once.
I like the fact that every time you listen to an episode, you would then text me the Would You Rathers. And I really appreciate it. They have a section, don't you? A question like, Would You Rather? Very sick.
Yes.
But yeah, like I liked that.
But very good. So that's a good entertaining one. ADHD-wise, the one that got me was You're Wrong About ADHD. And that is a man and woman who are DJs on the radio. Okay. Not sure what station, but both diagnosed with ADHD, both late diagnosed.
Right, okay.
Both married, like, separately. Right. And their stories are very, very relatable, and they're based in the UK, and that was really good. And
so did you like that one because they got diagnosed later in life, and like...
There was a lot of stuff that resonated with me, if you like, the fact that they were later in life. I don't know their names because I'm terrible at names, but the man in particular, a lot of the stuff he said was just me. Yeah. And obviously he's got young children as well, and he speaks about that, so it's very, very interesting.
Didn't the woman have a son as well who was diagnosed.
Yes.
So did you see yourself through that as well? Because
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was very relatable, and I really enjoyed it. My only thing, I like a long podcast, and I think that's why our main episode is like an hour, because as I say, it's always long journeys I'm on, so I like it. Whereas other people like 10, 20-minute things.
So, like, I listen to a podcast, but it's only like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And I like that, because when I used to go out walking, when I was doing my May challenge, I liked the fact that it was only 30 minutes long. And
see, I'm the opposite. I like long. I like really long form, and that's half an hour and it's short.
Okay.
There's another one that I've come out. It's not actually on that, but it's called Adult ADHD.
Right.
Or ADHD adults. As I say, it's not on my list for some reason, but I've just recently started listening to it, and that is two English men. And same thing, just the two of them talking about both being diagnosed, and the two of them speaking about their experiences. And I think they've got a couple hundred episodes, and I'm only on number 9, and it's really good. So
are they longer?
Again, 30 minutes or
Right.
so. And I understand that, because people with ADHD might only concentrate for, but I like listening to getting proper stuck into something and listening for ages. And the last one, the non-ADHD one, is
Piece de Resistance.
Yes, definitely my favourite just now is Follow the Dream, which is has been a massive thing in my life for the past few weeks, I would say.
Oh my God, it has.
In 2 weeks, I listened to 50 episodes.
Yep.
And it's obviously it's done in the studio, which is brilliant. And it's a guy called Jordan who has a dream of interviewing Amanda Holden, and it's just hilarious. It's local guys talking, and it's very, very funny.
Just having fun.
Proper makes me laugh.
And you've met Jordan as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I met Jordan and Kevin as well. And there's a angry guy in the corner that works in it as well. But it's very, very funny, and I really enjoy it. And so that's podcasts keep me going, because I listen to a lot of podcasts.
Do you think as well it's because you can just forget about, especially the ones that are non-ADHD, just forget about life for a little bit? You kind of go into autopilot.
It's a switch off, If you don't fancy music, or especially if you've been playing music for the past couple of hours, you don't want to get in the car and listen to music. So I like the voices in my head and just down the motorway.
And like forget that you're driving, probably, and like how did they end up here?
But
that's quite a good tip. Like if you want to switch it off, maybe like put a podcast on that's completely not relatable to you, or like ADHD, for example, weighs heavy on us. So not about ADHD, but about something completely random.
So yeah, that's it. That's my tip for the week.
Amazing. Come back next week for more bonus episode.
I recommend any podcasts.
Yeah,
Tell
absolutely.
us what you're listening to.
Oh, I'd love that.
Yeah. Especially long ones. I like long ones.
Can I tell you what I'm listening to?
Yeah, sure.
So it's called My Therapist Ghosted Me.
Right, okay.
And it's just basically, it's Vogue Williams and Joanne McNally, who are, do you know who Vogue Williams is? Irish model.
Yeah.
And then DJ, and then Joanne McNally is also an Irish comedian. And they basically just go on and chat about their week and about what's going on in their lives, and it's absolutely brilliant. They've got such a great sense of humour, and it really got me through my walking, because it was just so funny. Yeah. And it's like how the other half live as well.
Yeah.
Like Holiday and St. Bart's. But yeah, no, it's brilliant. Yeah.
Not Butlins?
Not Butlins. No, absolutely not.
Towan.
Yeah. But yeah, definitely comment on any podcast that you're listening to. Give us some tips.
Definitely.
Amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.